All right, so I want to show you how to actually build an automated trading bot here in 2025. No funny business. Let's get straight to it. What is an automated trading bot? First off, an automated trading bot is a bot that trades your strategy automatically without human intervention. Why would you want to do this? Well, first off, you're a human, you got things to do, you got places to go, you got people to see. You don't want to stare at these charts all day. You know 95% of hand traders
Bounty
lose money.
naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
You know that the skill of trading is really not something that compounds. It's just like one good day, one bad day. Oh snap, I had an emotional day. I lost a lot. Or I had a great day and I made a lot. I don't know about you, but I'm not personally one that wants to be making lifelong decisions every single day. So if you're trading big size, you know that every day you check in to these charts, you're making a lifelong decision. Why do we have everything automated, but we're still riding horses here in the markets? I don't know. You're aware of other algorithmic traders. You know of Jim Simons. Jim Simons is the best algo trader in the world. The GOAT. Rest in peace. You know everybody cleaning up is using some sort of automated strategy. You know this, man. So, why are you still trading by hand? Why are you making those decisions? I don't know. But here today, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to automate your trading. So let's just do it here. How to automate your trading. Let's go here and say, let's make another one of these. Duplicate here. And then let's go ahead and duplicate one of these as well. And I'm just going to walk you through all of this. Yo, I'm doing great, Texas. How are you, dude? 777, much love. Create your future. I love that. Create your future, bro. Future is yours, dude. What's going on here, dude? There we go. Damn, I refreshed at the last second. Okay, let's pull it down here. Let's delete everything here. So, how to automate your trading? How to automate your trading? And let's put a chart, stock, money. Let's put a moon. Let's put a moon there. How to automate your trading. Okay. I may be cooked though. Damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Researching. Research. So how to automate your trading. It comes down to three things, dude. And I explained this quite a bit, but automating your trading comes down to three things. Everybody wants to build a bot straight off the start, but in reality, that is not a good approach because not every strategy that you build into bots will be profitable. So there's no reason in order to build a bot if you don't know the strategy is profitable in the past. So I've created a framework that allows us to make sure that the strategy that you're trading is actually profitable in the past prior to building it into a bot. This will allow you to have confidence when you do create your bot. Even with that, another safety measure I personally use is when I build that bot I use tiny size and I watch it for 30 days. Below is my RBI system that helps me build profitable trading bots for the rest of my life. And the rest of yours too, dude. Okay, so here we go. Automated trading comes down to these three things. Everybody wants to build a bot straight off the start, but in reality, that is not a good approach. Not every strategy that you build into bots will be profitable. So there's no reason to build a bot if you don't know the strategy is profitable in the past. I've created a framework that allows us to make sure that the strategy that you're trading is actually profitable in the past prior to building it into a bot. This will allow you to have confidence when you do create your bot. Another safety measure I personally use is when I build that bot, I use tiny size and I watch it for 30 days. Below is my RBI system that helps me build profitable trading bots for the rest of my life and the rest of yours too. I'm just going to say that. End it there. One, researching to find potential trading strategies. Krishy, what's up, dude? See you at 12 p.m., dude. It's Friday. You know what that means. 777, dude. Good morning, good morning. GM, GM. The wind and the sun. Gentleness succeeds where force fails. Do I wait for the link? Yeah, you'll get a link in your email. Probably about 2 hours, probably. Let's get it, bro. 777. The horse and the stag. Pride leads to servitude. Sadcoin says need binary quotex trading signals in Mexi. Oh man, you lost, dude. Get up out of there. No offense. Get up out of there. Binary anything? I'm out. Mexi, I'm out. Two sentences I'm out on. Have you thought of building a model that uses probabilistic parameters as well as other models to automate your RBI? I would need you to expand on that one. That's some gigabrain stuff, dude. I'm hungry. Let's get it. How to automate your trading. RBI. I'm gonna put that there and I'm gonna keep saying it over and over and over and over and over again, dude. Researching to find potential trading strategies. Two, what is all this, dude? Delete. Delete, delete. Okay, so here we're gonna go ahead and put a maybe like a turn into bullet list. Okay, perfect. While many people think building trading bots is all about building a bot that trades for you 24/7 right off the start, it really comes down to ensuring that you actually have good strategies that you can try out. How do you try them out? You do something called back testing, which I'll talk about later. But if you think of this as a business, you need to have a lot of strategies that you can try out in the past in order to find one, then two, then three that work in the future. So while building trading bots and being an algorithmic trader is fantasized as something that is building a bunch of code and building bots all the time, that's not necessarily correct. A lot of the hard work is done via research. Below, I will give you some places you can do some research and some techniques that I use in order to find strategies that may work in the future. Everybody has a different approach to the market. No two traders have the same approach. No one will ever give you a profitable trading bot, but I can show you where I find ideas. And that's what I'll show you below. Okay, so while many people think building trading bots is all about building a bot that trades for you 24/7 right off the bat. That's the saying. It really comes down to ensuring that you actually have good strategies that you can try out. How do you try them out? You do something called backtesting, which I'll talk about later. If you think of this as a business, you need to have a lot of strategies that you can try out in the past in order to find 1, 2, 3 that work in the future. Then 3, and so on. So while building trading bots and being an algorithmic trader is fantasized as something that is building a bunch of code and building bots all the time, that's not necessarily correct. A lot of the hard work is done via research. Below, I will give you some places you can do some research and some techniques that I use in order to find strategies that may work in the future. Everybody has a different approach to the market. No true two traders have the same approach. No one will give you a profitable trading bot, but I can show you where I find ideas, and that's what I'll show you below. Before going any deeper into my RBI process, I need to reiterate the fact that there's nobody online, Twitter, YouTube, anywhere, that will give you a step-by-step direct strategy that you can just start running and making money. The analogy I like to use is if there's $1 million in the corner and 100 people know about that $1 million, how long will it be in the corner? Not very long, right? Somebody will go pick it up. Now, the same goes for when you find something that works for you. You're not going to go parading it around telling everybody, hey, this is the exact strategy that I use to make a bunch of money. So keep that in mind, that you need to keep your edge close to your chest and not share it with anyone. But know, in this process, no one is going to share theirs with you. So a lot of the places that I will show you how to research will give you golden nuggets, but I doubt you'll find anything that will be plug and play. Where I've found my biggest wins has been finding these golden nuggets and piecing them together. Maybe one system here, one piece of another system here. Maybe I heard something in a podcast. Maybe I read something in a paper. Something just to spark an idea. This is going to take time and a lot of testing. If you're not interested in testing, researching, and being persistent, you likely won't have success in this industry. So while I can show you where to fish, I will never be able to say, hey, run this strategy and make $1 million. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so that's far. You set parameters that are based on probabilities from data. You set the model to scour the market. In your case, you would input what you believe to be an optimal state given a backtest. Then it applies them. It sounds a little bit like GE. A little like GE, dude. Could be cool, dude. I would say you should do that, bro. You should absolutely do that. Try it out. Because you got everything I got. Report back, bro. Report back. Okay, so I feel like papers, research papers, academic papers. Academic papers are a great source of in-depth research on trading strategies, indicators, and approaches to the market. Google Scholar is a place that you can get a lot of academic papers. You've got master's students and PhDs who write their thesis on an approach to the market or a trading strategy, and that can be beneficial for us. Now, remember, these are academics, they are not necessarily traders. So while they may be PhDs, this doesn't automatically mean that they're going to be great traders. So you have to keep that lens on it. Always look out for in these papers to make sure that they are using fees and slippage. A lot of the times I'll read some of these papers and I'll notice that they're not even incorporating fees into their research, which kind of nullifies a lot of their strategies. That being said, if you go in with the expectations of, hey, I'm just looking for ideas, I'm not looking for a plug and play, then your expectations will be set right and you'll probably find some great stuff in these papers. So check out Google Scholar and you'll see everything. You can type in any type of indicator or approach to the market like mean reversion, trending, etc. But check out Google Scholar. There's an unlimited flow of research papers that could potentially lead to your next big idea that you can then backtest, which we'll talk about in the next section. So I need this to be here, dude. Maybe I'll make this like a drop down or something. Turn into toggle list. Google Scholar. Via Google Scholar. Academic papers via Google Scholar. That's a great one, dude. Let's go ahead and duplicate this here. The next place I would say are podcasts, trading podcasts. Trading podcasts are a great way to hear how others approach the market. I really like podcasts for the reason that they are ways to get in this inside the mind of real traders that have real track records. Not all, but a lot of these podcasts will vet their traders to make sure that they're actually profitable. They'll never divulge their exact step by step strategy of when to buy and sell. Again, nobody will do that. But being able to listen to hundreds or even thousands of different approaches to the market.
Hey, dickhead, get your mind right. Don't preach to me about my perky habit, bitch, this is my life.
That is absolutely gold. And I have come up with some of my best ideas that I have spent months, if not years, attacking and testing and implementing based off of just a couple minutes of specific podcasts. One of my favorite podcasts is Chat with Traders just because of the velocity of great traders that they get on their podcast. So definitely check that one out. There are a ton of trading podcasts out there that can help you get in the mind of a trader. And you can see all of the different ways that they attack the market. And then your light bulbs will go off when you hear an idea. And then again, you can go test that idea in the past, see if it actually works in the past. If it works in the past, it's not guaranteed to work in the future, but it's much more likely. Chat with traders. Perfect. So trading podcasts here. Let's get it. What's up, Landon? How you doing, dude? What you up to, bro? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's go here and trading books. I really love trading books to learn ideas and approaches to the market. Again, it's unlikely that anybody's going to ever just say, hey, buy and sell at this point, that point. But what I love about books is that it's usually the person's best work over the past X or Y years. Meaning, most people don't spend a day making a book. They'll spend like a year or two. Maybe even more sometimes. And it's usually based off of their ideas that they've tested in the past. Meaning maybe they've been trading for 10 years and then they write a book about it. Well, then you get to learn everything really in depth. And you know that they're usually bringing their best ideas. There's a lot of great books out there on trading. I would really go ahead and read as many as possible. I personally like to use Audible as I can be exercising, walking the dog, whatever, and be listening to these ideas and just stay in the minds of these traders. Because again, one idea can change your trading system for life. One of my favorite series of books here is called Market Wizards. Jack Schwager, he interviews the best traders of all time. And he has a whole series of books. probably like 50 plus traders now. So you get to see the vast array of different strategies that all of these traders are trading. Again, nobody's going to give you a profitable trading strategy off the bat, but being able to learn from 50 different traders, you'll be able to craft your own strategy that you can then go ahead and test to see if it worked in the past. Now remember, just because it worked in the past does not mean it's going to work in the future. That is because the market is ever changing. But this RBI system that I'm teaching here will show you how to ensure that it works in the future as well. I'll talk about that later, but trading books are usually the person's best ideas. So if you have the time and the resources, get yourself an Audible account and start listening. Wow, that's a big liquidation, dude. Holy smokes. 12.25 million and not, oh my, oh God. Okay, I didn't mean to put it there, but geez, that's some big legs here. Get that out of here, bro. Oh man, I just deleted all the licks, dude. That was bad. That was really bad. I hit Command L there, and that's okay. We'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it pushing. But let me go to my Flow Pro here. Okay, there we go. So trading books. Trading YouTube. Go ahead and read a couple of these questions. I'm out. I hate school, but I gotta stay productive. Stay productive, Big Onk. Thanks, bro. Much love, dude. Much love. Much love. Isn't day trading just gambling with extra steps? Chunky says. Yes, I would say that. Especially if you're trading by hand. I think trading is very close to gambling when you're trading by hand because you're making decisions off a whim and there's no data behind it. So, yes, day trading by hand is gambling. It's not free anymore. Jumping back on these 15 days of coding. Nice, Landon. GM, Arteo, what's up? 777, dude. He says, I love you, dude. 777. Much love, bro. Videos. There are various video platforms. Obviously, YouTube is the number one platform. Can you get good trading strategies from YouTube? Well, just like the rest of the places to get strategies, nobody's going to say, hey, this is a strategy that you could run and make $1 million. You know that. Now, I put videos as the last way simply because videos are easier to make, and look at it from that perspective. Anybody can make a YouTube video, which is good and bad, because that means you could learn from some kid in Kentucky and he could have something that helps you create a really great trading system. No, it's not going to be plug and play. We know that. But the tricky thing about video is that anybody can make a YouTube video. So there's a lot of noise on YouTube. There's a lot of ideas that don't work. So I feel like the quality is lower, but the quantity is higher. I have learned a lot from YouTube as the quantity is so high. And at the end of the day, you're really trying to spark your brain to that idea that changes your system forever. So I don't want to leave out YouTube videos. You can type in trading strategies. You can type in trending strategies. You can type in mean reversion. You can type in crypto. You can type in any type of indicator, and you'll find a wealth of knowledge on anything you type in to YouTube. Just remember that it's easy to post on YouTube, so anybody can post. At the end of the day, you're just looking for ideas that you can put into your systems, and then you can test to see if they actually work in the past. So with YouTube videos, you literally have unlimited research that you can do.
It's what's called machine learning. So you find things that are predictive. You might guess, oh, such and such should be predictive, might be predictive, and you test it out in the computer, and maybe it isn't, maybe it isn't. You test it out on long-term historical data and price data and other things, and then you add to the system this if it works, and if it doesn't, you throw it out. So there aren't elaborate equations, at least not for
Favorite? Why they do the European favorite? He says smashing day 12. Nice, dude. Loving it. I have 3 questions. Why do you pick 11th bid or ask? Is there a reason? No. How do you find arbitrage? Is it hit and trial? No, it's math. How do you maintain research in RBI data like notes and all? I use Apple Notes. I use Apple Notes and my code editor. I find it funny people outside the US use the word doubts. I have 3 doubts because here in America, that word is like, I know what you mean because I've been working with people internationally for a long time now, but I don't know how to explain this. Maybe I can use AI to explain it. Let me just use some AI to explain this funny thing that I've noticed. It's nothing against you. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the questions. So I find it interesting that here in the United States, we never say I have 3 doubts of your training. Like, for example, if I purchased a training from somebody, I would never be like, yo, I have 3 doubts of your training. That insinuates that like that you doubt something, like it doesn't work, or it's like this is whack, or it's kind of a negative connotation here in the United States. But it seems like outside the US, they use doubts as, hey, I've got 3 questions. But if people would say that in that way, that comes off so much different than saying, hey, I have 3 doubts of your training. Because, hey, I have 3 doubts of your training means like, yo, I doubt this shit's gonna work. Or I doubt this, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So can you articulate that difference here for me? I'm having a hard time explaining this to the chat, and I think it's a very interesting conversation because when reading the written word, especially country to country, things can get misconstrued so easily. So I just try to like be kind to the words and know that everybody kind of says things differently. But yeah, explain that difference between doubts and questions. I feel like in other parts of the world, doubts is a synonym for questions, but doubts is definitely not a synonym for question here in the US. I want to see what she says about that. I just got here. What we doing? Meme coins or regular markets? You've made a fascinating observation about cross-cultural language differences. Let me break this down. In the US, doubt carries a negative connotation. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I get a lot of people asking questions like, yeah, I got a question. In India, yes. Okay, so yeah, I get it a lot from India, and I know it's all kind. I know it's just a different word. Um, cool. It's cool to hear that it's from India. Um, I think some other countries as well, but whatever. I just learned to like stop getting offended by it. It's just different word. We all know the same slang. Like we're all homies. We're all friends. But like early on in my career, I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Doubts. I ain't got no doubt about this. In the US, doubt carries a negative connotation. When someone says I have doubts, it implies skepticism, disbelief, or lack of confidence. That's it, dude. Example, I have doubts about this training. I'm skeptical that this training is legitimate, effective. In many countries, especially where English is a second language, doubt is commonly used as a direct translation for question or query. We don't use that word either. Okay, so it's a direct translation. Okay, that makes so much more sense, dude. I've kind of picked up on that because, like,